Aries Spears. Does anybody still doubt that Diddy is gay? For at this point, you know what I'm saying? You gotta like really make sense, make it make sense, fool. And I feel like though, fool, going on at least for this last decade, like folks been new. You know what I'm talking about? Folks been new. Brad just so like OG'd out and grandfathered in or whatever since he been on since back in the day. And folks just let it, go in one ear and go out the other. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment though. We ain't finna wait no time for. We finna get right into it. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Drop in the comment what y'all want to see next, goddamn. Follow my girl at sta.kt and at ReelyKT. And go stream Me and Mine, the project, out now everywhere by STAKT. And let's get it, baby. Oh my God, Glad the Police. What do you got for us today? What do you have today, Glad?
For a second. Take that. There's a new lawsuit by a man
what?
this time around.
He heard what?
And in the lawsuit, he implied that Meek Mill and Usher were part of these freak-offs that he's so infamous for.
Let me ask you, is this still doubtable at this point that Diddy is,
I ain't surprised, fool. Real spill. What about y'all?
Listen,
I ain't surprised,
until I see it, I'm not going to say that it happened.
Man, listen,
there's been lots of, in fact, this one dude, Fat Jewish, you know who that guy is?
No.
It's this, Jewish comedian guy. He went to this whole story, and this story has been kind of popping up again, but he was saying he was at this one house party, and it was a super, super high-end. He wasn't even sure how he even got in there, but as he was walking around, I think he was trying to find a bathroom, and he walked into a room, and it was Diddy and this gay DJ named Felix the House Cat, and they were spooning.
Ugh.
And he said that Diddy saw him, and their eyes kind of locked, and they tried to get him to say that he was joking or whatever else, but he kind of keeps saying the story over and over again. And I looked up, Felix the House Cat is an openly gay DJ. That part is established.
About that, my boy.
I don't know. I'm not going to say it happened. I'm going to say it didn't happen. I wasn't there. I've never had any sort of gay experiences with Diddy.
There's just too many clues, brother.
Remember Wendy Williams got kicked off the radio for that?
Yeah.
When she brought up and said that there's some, she has some sort of gay proof, Puffy called and said, you either get rid of her or I'm suing. They got rid of her.
But that was probably at the apex of Puff's powers.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you talking about Wendy from the radio show
days. Before she went on TV. Yeah, she had to go to Philly because of that.
Yeah.
And I remember when I interviewed her, she kind of alluded to that.
I was finna say,
mistake for that.
That nigga can get somebody took off their own TV show.
There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams. And she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such. And now it's all come full circle.
She just had so much speak come out her
none of which to talk about, but there were many situations back in the day in my career, and it's all coming full circle now. So,
listen, I don't know. Is Fluffy gay or bisexual? I don't know. I've never been there. There.
If it looked like a gay club, smelled like a gay club, it's probably a gay club.
But there's a story I've recently been telling about Diddy. I said it on Drink Champs for the first time. Me and Faze on Love kind of had a little laugh fest when I brought this up. I was at a club. This was years ago. This was maybe 2006 or so. At the time, I was a broke DJ. So when you're broke, you kind of depend on merch. Mm-hmm. These companies giving you free clothes, so you could look kind of fresh without having to spend a lot of money. And there was this company named Stahl & Dean. They did these really dope throwbacks. With teams that didn't exist anymore. So they were running this whole kind of series with these old Negro League teams.
Right.
And there was a team called the Brown Bombers. And my man Rikers, who worked there, was really cool with me. So he gave me this Brown Bombers jacket with a matching hat. And it was I was feeling myself. I'm like, okay, no one else has this. I'm about to go hit the club with this. So I was out in the club, and Puffy was in the club as well. And this guy approached me, and he was like, yo, man, I work for Puffy. Oh, okay, cool, what's up? He goes, hey, man, Puffy really likes that jacket you're wearing.
Take that.
He's wondering if you want to sell it to him.
What?
You had to pay him in dick?
I said, no, man, I'm not going to sell my jacket. Are you sure? Because it's going to be some money. I said, nah, man, I'm cool. And honestly, having another man offer to buy my jacket off me is really kind of weird. If you ask me, nah, I'm cool.
That ain't weird. I don't think that's weird.
I'm gonna be.
I done had that happen
now.
before.
I'm objection.
That ain't weird.
I don't see that as a weird thing. Listen, if
Niggas
you
like-
a rich
nigga
motherfucker
like fresh shit.
and you go, yo, that fucking jacket high, and you go, I give you $5,000 for a jacket that probably costs maybe half that, if that. You wouldn't sell it, and that make them gay?
I didn't say it was gay by saying that. And no
You
point.
said it was
Why
weird,
they
fool.
find
So
that
you basically
weird?
playing
Because
into this
one
shit.
thing about rich motherfuckers, they used to getting what they want when they want. That's part of the power of being rich.
I guess in retro, I just felt it was kind of disrespectful. I
Really?
felt like,
That nigga was a
Disrespectful would
nerd.
have been if
He
his
coulda-
boys beat you up and took the jacket.
Right, that was-
He
yeah.
offered you money.
he offered me money. I guess all he had to do was say, that's a dope jacket, where'd you get it? And then the next day, he goes and gets that jacket.
But maybe he doesn't want to go the next day. Maybe he wants to wear the motherfucker right now. And because it's a dope jacket and he's who he is, that adds to his dopeness.
Yeah,
I don't think that's weird at all.
I thought it was weird. And I remember when I told him,
So you didn't even entertain how much he was going to offer you?
Nigga probably went home and
because I
beat
wasn't
his
going
meat
to take
to
my
that shit.
jacket off and give it to another man.
Now that's weird.
That's weird?
Yes, what if he'd have said, yo, I'll give you 10 grand?
He wasn't going to give me 10 grand.
You don't know that.
I do know that.
No, you don't know
Puffy's
that.
notoriously cheap. He'll
Well, if he
spend,
wants
he'll
the
spend money on girls
Well,
or
if he
whatever
wants
else.
the jacket bad enough, maybe that's where you can negotiate.
Yeah, I wasn't going to negotiate. I felt I had a certain level of dignity to not take off my... I think it was the middle of winter also. It was going to be like, nah, I'm
Man,
good.
let me tell you something. If a motherfucker offered me $5 million for my whole wardrobe
Right.
in the dead of winter, I'm dead ass naked.
He
in the
probably would
cold.
offer me $200 or something like that.
All right, maybe not for 200, but if the price is right,
Yeah.
nigga, you better take your naked cold ass into the next open store.
Nigga, $200.
Get 1,000 jackets.
Fuck, I'm gonna do with
I
$200.
remember when I brought it up with Face
Nigga,
Off,
that how
Face
much
Off,
the
just hit
Nike
my whole
tape
skin.
fleece
Puffy
just the
be like,
jacket cost,
taking a shower, he's like,
goddamn.
what's up with that jacket? You come home, on your
They don't
bed,
even
what's up
sell
with
these
that
hoes
jacket?
jointly. These bitches sold separate pieces. I'm crying. You gotta buy the jacket and buy the matching pants. Ain't nobody going for no 200. That nigga probably gonna give us that a couple racks though, fool. It depend on what you would have said. Nah, I don't think, you know, the jacket offering to buy that bit, that ain't weird, fool. Shit like that happen all the time. It done happened to me before. I never sold my shit because I obviously liked it. And once you see people around you, you know what I'm saying, trying to get that motherfucker too, you know you doing something right. You know what I'm saying? So especially in birth situation, famous nigga trying to get his shit. Oh yeah, I'm keeping it, ho. But yeah, like bruh said, it ain't nothing weird about that, goddamn. I feel like I was finna say something else. Feel like I had something else to say, goddamn. If I don't remember that bit, fuck it, goddamn. That's it for this video, though, fool. What y'all think about that? What do you guys think about that, goddamn? Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Drop a comment what y'all want to see next, goddamn. Follow my girl at st.kt and at ReelyKT and go stream Me and Mine. I ain't mean to flip y'all ass off, but go stream Me and Mine. Go stream Me and Mine out now, everywhere. By STAKT. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see y'all in that video, man. Big brother.